So this is a video for my little peace choir and anyone else who might be interested, to give a little background as to why I love the next song we're going to be learning, which was shared with me by one of the members of the choir, and why a lot of the songs we will be learning over the next little while will be emphasizing our relationship with our Earth Mother and about really feeling into our innate eternal connection with nature and all that is around us. So the song itself goes like this. Put your roots down, put your feet on the ground. Do you hear what she says? Are you listening? Put your roots down, put your feet on the ground. Do you hear what she says? Are you listening? For the sound of the river as it moves across the stones is the same sound as the blood in your body as it moves across your bones. And then you just keep repeating the lines while adding layers, and it becomes this really gorgeously textured canon, which I can't do just by myself. Anyway, so that's the song. I'll do it one more time. Put your roots down, put your feet on the ground. Do you hear what she says? Are you listening? Put your roots down, put your feet on the ground. Do you hear what she says? Are you listening? For the sound of the river as it moves across the stones is the same sound as the blood in your body as it moves across your bones. Put your roots down, etc., etc. So we've all, most of us anyway, have grown up in this Western Judeo-Christian background culture. And there's always been this really strong emphasis on our relationship with the divine masculine, right? And I mean, everybody's talking about the divine feminine these days, but I just wanted to bridge the gap a little bit and explain how actually our Judeo-Christian roots also taught us about the divine feminine, but that was the stuff that was removed with the Roman Catholic Church taking the helm of mainstream Christianity. So originally in the Essene culture, the Essene community, which was what Yeshua, like Jesus, actually arose out from. He was in an Essene community. Scholars later started calling that tradition, which sort of grew from that or flowed from that, the Gnostics, but that wasn't a term that was actually around at the time. Anyway, in the original teachings of the Essenes and of Yeshua, there is actually a very strong emphasis on the divine feminine, and the story as it goes is like a cosmic metaphor. It's like a cosmic version of the Eve partaking of the fruit story in Genesis, because on the cosmic level it goes that, and this is from those Gnostic texts that we can access now, is that the divine masculine and the divine feminine were once just a unity. The teaching is that there was this realm of the aeons where everything was in perfect balance, and masculine and feminine were just operating as a unity, but that at some point it's referred to as the divine Sophia, that she made a conscious decision to split from her masculine counterpart and create from within herself, and that creation became the realm of matter, which had inherent imbalance because it sprung from a separated aspect, if you like. So that's where we have the realm of matter, which means mother. So out of her body, the divine feminine's body, the Sophia, the realm of matter was created, and with its inherent cycles of death and rebirth and suffering and all the things that we can experience in the physical realm. And so the ancients, including the community that Christ was part of, believed that the earth was literally our divine mother. It was her body, and we were part of that, and our bodies were also part of that. It was recognize that she was with us and caring for us more intimately and more closely even, I guess, than the divine masculine. But all of those teachings were stripped out and removed and destroyed and hidden, and we're only just now getting them back. Just to take it even further back, we have this principle of the Holy Spirit, but in ancient Judaism, the Holy Spirit was referred to as the Shekinah, and that is a feminine principle. The Shekinah is a feminine principle. If you read the text, the ancient text, the Bible even, in its original language, the Holy Spirit it's a feminine principle, and wisdom is a feminine principle as well. So the word ruach in the Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, is a word which means the spirit, but it also means breath, it also means the wind, and it's all just one thing. They're not considered separate. Breath, wind, and spirit, all one thing. So literally the atmosphere around us, the energy field of the earth is anciently was known and understood to be the Holy Spirit. It's something that was within us as well as outside of us. We're breathing, right? So it's coming in and out of our own beings. We are not separate from it. We are not separate from spirit, and that was literally the energy field of the earth. So getting back to the song, I really love this connecting the dots between, because it says, put your roots down, put your feet on the ground, so on the earth. Do you hear what she says? Are you listening? So basically the idea is that listening to the earth, connecting with the earth, is the same thing as connecting with spirit and being able to hear the deeper truths that the spirit is consistently filling us with, but which we are often just psychologically disconnected from. And it says the same sound of the river as it moves across the stones is the same sound as the blood in your body as it moves across your bones. So it's drawing that connection again between the earth, the body of our earth mother, and our own bodies as being one and the same thing. They're not separate, and that if we learn to hear her, we will learn to hear the deep truth within ourselves, and vice versa. As we learn to hear the deep truth within ourselves, we'll also become more connected with our earth mother. And that the ancients consider this connecting, reconnecting with the deep truth within us as being essential part of the process of salvation, which is, basically overcoming psychological separation between us and the divine, right? So that's why I like this song. I'm also going to be singing that beautiful little song from the Disney movie Pocahontas, where Grandmother Willow, I'm sure some of you are familiar with it, Grandmother Willow is teaching Pocahontas and talking to her about listening with her heart. And she says, if you listen with your heart, you will understand. So I will tack on to the end of this video my own little recording of that song, Que Natarath, you will understand. Just a little bit of background about that. I mean, there's a lot in the movie Pocahontas that is not historically accurate at all. But I really appreciate it for the message that it brings, sort of separate to its historical inaccuracy. That's one of the most powerful messages in that movie to me. And the Powhatan language itself is an extinct language, but the Disney writers for that movie try to extract as many words from the transliterations in the journals of the early white settlers when they arrived there, because they wrote down English transliterations of some of the local tribes' words in Virginia. So the root word for to understand, according to these journals, was Que Natarath. And so they turned that into a song, Que Natarath, you will understand. Might not be grammatically exactly correct, Powhatan language, but I just think the message is beautiful anyway. So I'll just tack that onto the end of this video so you can hear that song as well. The ancient cultures all revered our Earth Mother. Like, that wasn't a question in their minds as like it is in the Western mind about whether or not like the spirit of the earth is a real concept. Or you will understand. Listen with your heart, you will understand. Let it break upon you like the waves upon the sand. Listen with your heart, you will understand. In Christian, mainstream thought it's considered, sacrilegious and heretical to even talk about honouring the Earth Mother. As I'm trying to explain, that was an essential part of the equation and the teachings of the original Christian church. The Sophia, our Earth Mother, the Divine Feminine, there was whole books named after her, the Pistis Sophia being one of them. There's books which are like personified teachings directly from her, like Thunder Perfect Mind. There are channelings from Mary Magdalene where she was speaking from the divine feminine aspect. So it's all in there in the ancient teachings, and really to get back to our true selves, we need to learn to listen to her as well as the divine masculine. Of course, there's always, the mother and the father, right? Not just the father. You can't just have a father, doesn't work. To have life, you've got to have both. So this is, why I'm going to be focusing on songs that emphasize our relationship with her.